What is going on today, guys? Um, Apologies for not making my video yesterday. I actually had to get wisdom teeth pulled out, so I was pretty damn incapacitated, as you guys might imagine. If you have had wisdom teeth pulled out, it is a very painful procedure, but we have to fight through the pain. And I have to show that I'm consistent and I'm here. And let's dive into it, guys. What a move it was to the upside yesterday in the Dow, S&P, Nasdaq. I mean, talk about a tear to the upside. Like in Thursday's video, I was talking about I'm expecting, like I'm predicting, I'm expecting a nice move to the upside. As substantial as it actually did yesterday, no, but I mean anything to the upside would have been nice to see. And clearly I got well over what I even wanted. Massive move. A lot of stocks that were in all-time low territories, or 52-week lows, 52-week lows from this sell-off this week in the bloodbath, all bounced back. So, like I said, guys, my mouth is still in pain. I'm gonna try to keep this video short and sweet. I don't want to overextend myself. Anyways, still, guys, I'm expecting a huge jump in oil. So keep your low float penny oil plays. Keep the even the large caps, like obviously Marathon Oil, Old Dominion, or not Old Dominion, Dominion Energy, if I'm not mistaken. And there's so many more. The list goes on. So whatever oil plays you trade, or you want to dabble in it, look it up, guys, because I'm telling you, oil is going to run. There is no question about that. Um, Also regarding natural gas, I still see a massive rise in cold, and because I do see a massive drop in natural gas coming with continued uh, lesser and lesser demand, which is going to send the price down big, like under $5. And that's what I'm expecting within the next couple of months. Once a lot of tensions start easing off, but guys, it's kind of unpredictable. It's up in the air right now, but based on what I'm seeing heading into summer, I think the demand is going to start slowing down. And as solutions are continued to be found to relieve tensions out there in Russia, I do see natural gas coming back down to levels that it should be at. Anyways, guys, make sure to follow the stocktwits at the Deepster 7. Um, Posting as consistent and as often as I possibly can for you guys. Let's hop into the SPY. Just a quick little recap on today, on yesterday, Friday. Friday's price action, guys. As you guys can see, another up and down day, right? I mean, the day didn't start off like super bullish. It was like kind of like bouncing around, and then bam, takes off, drops. I mean, this is a pretty significant drop, guys. I mean, who knew this was going to happen? I mean, for it to rally back to the upside like that, I mean, it's kind of an unpredictable situation here. It's more so, right around this range, we found a ton of buyers. Hedges probably expanded on their. Well, obviously they did. They expanded on their positions or whatever, opened new positions, but there was a ton of buyers in this area. And look where it sent it, right back over 400 from where was it? 380. Excuse me. Ah, three. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay, I'm good. 385, all the way up to over 400. I mean, look at a move like that. Absolutely massive. My prediction for next week, we could see a downtrend. I'm not a psychic. I'm not trying to predict the future, but a downtrend looks like it's imminent. I mean, it's just so hard to look at this chart and say that this is the definitive bottom. There's just no way, guys. I mean, you can't determine it unless there's like continued proven support around those levels in the 380s, 390s. But guys, look how much the market's been bouncing around. My prediction is we may see a downtrend heading into next week. Not what I want, but we have to be realistic based on the chart itself, and obviously with the tensions that are going on in the market, still inflation and all that. So keep an eye on SPY, guys. We'll see what happens. UVXY, massive bloodbath today because the market rallied. Massive bloodbath. And I mean, look at that move to the downside. Now, my whole take on UVXY is anything in the 15s or beneath is a massive buy range. Now, you could say screw this guy, whatever the hell he thinks of a good entry. You could say an entry here at 16 is justified. I mean, 100% it's justified. If we see a market downtrend, you could see the 16 go to 18, 19, and that's a very solid return right there. But for me, where I'm comfortable at, I want to see this hit 15 or beneath, and then obviously make an entry. Um, it's kind of up in the air, guys. It's really difficult to determine what side the market's going to move. But overall, taking a look at this and seeing the spy of how inconsistent it's been, and it really hasn't found that definitive bottom. So I mean, guys, honestly, the downtrend could continue, and we could see a massive move in UVXY. That's been long overdue. Honestly, UVXY should have already touched these regions because of this week's bloodbath and more days that were like really red, just like this week. It's surprising that it didn't break over 20, but obviously, it's heavily manipulated. And just keep an eye on UVXY, guys. I still think it's heading towards that great entry level. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it too for an entry. Moving on over to KOLD, like I was just discussing, guys. There's a lot more in the tank here. Once demand tapers off, this is going to go to 10 to 15 to $20. That's why I've been consistently saying, guys, anything under $10, just continue to accumulate shares, contracts, whatever your trading strategy consists of, just do it. I'm telling you, I'm not a psychic. I'm not like, giving you like a 100%, but for me, based on what I'm seeing, once the demand starts shortening, starts going down, heading into summer months, natural gas won't flatline, but we'll see a substantial drop in natural gas price, sending KOLD to 10 to 15 to $20 because we are very close to all-time lows here as it is. And what typically happens with these ETFs that are beaten down like hell, I don't see this reverse splitting again. It recently did, by the way. It did recently reverse split. I believe it was. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. Why is it not showing me more of the chart? Whatever. It reverse split. I think like 3-4 months back or something like that. So yeah, we are in all-time lows 100% as we speak right now. Not right now. The all-time lows were like last week or something like that, right in this range. But we're still very close to that, and 100% this is just accumulation range. Keep accumulating, guys. I'm not changing my outlook on this at all. Moving on over to GUSH. Like I talked about, this is the bullish ETF in relation to oil movement. Anything oil related, you want to have this on your watch list so you get an idea of the price action of oil. And guys, I'm telling you, I see price per barrel heading to 130. Right now we're at 110, but I 100% see this going to 130. So keep a close eye. Any oil plays, keep them on watch. This is going to see a rally if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I'm not 100%, but based on what I'm seeing, based on the tension with supply concerns, I 100% see this happening. Especially considering the commodity is at such a high price as we speak right now. That tells you that supply must be being affected, and we're going to see a move to the upside. So keep an eye on that. Moving on over to my 4 current positions. Let's start off with VERB, a beat down penny play that's had solid earnings quarter over quarter, and it's one of those bottom penny plays that it could drop more, and I'm ready to buy more. I really don't care, honestly. We're in all-time lows, and this is a solid company based on what I've been seeing, and we have earnings on Monday. Estimate is $3 million for revenue, minus 6 cents on the earnings per share. So let's see what happens on Monday. I'm definitely staying optimistic because they've had a lot of really solid PR, and I'm very confident in this company. Keep VERB on watch if that's something you'd like to dabble in. Moving on over to Shift Technology, guys, the used car service that is very profitable. They have solid earnings. They're a profitable company, predominantly owned by institutions and hedges, which dictate a lot of the price action. So keep a close eye on this one. I'm in at a 113 average in my Robinhood account. This is my Robinhood account. I have this in my Webull account. Like I told you guys, I'm doing that challenge with each account. Um, and I'll keep you guys updated on the current balances of those, because it's something cool to keep an eye on. Just something cool just to do on the side and make money with these side accounts. It's pretty solid. So keep an eye on Shift Technologies. I still see that move coming to 150. They had an acquisition, very good PR recently, so this is long overdue for a run. VERB and Shift Technologies. Now, guys, something that I haven't dabbled in like over half a year. I think it was January, which is close to like 4 or 5 months, was the last time I traded crypto. Shiba Inu, I am loading this up heavily on the dip. And also VECHAIN, another one that's been beaten down due to Bitcoin price and weakness. I'm loading up VECHAIN heavily. Anything in the 3 cent or below, I'm loading. Could Bitcoin see more lows? Yes. In that case, make sure you protect your ass, keep stop losses, and don't stress too much. So Shiba Inu and VECHAIN, I'm all for 100%. We should see a massive bull run in Shiba Inu. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it coming soon. So keep these on watch, guys, because honestly, when these pennies get moving, they get a moving. Anyways, I hope you guys had a successful, profitable day today. Today, Friday. Well, today is Saturday. But this is for Friday. I hope you had a great trading day yesterday. A lot of nice bullish moves to the upside in a lot of plays. If you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment down below for any questions, anything. I will respond to you. Any type of engagement, I don't even care. You can call me whatever name in the book. You call me a little thing, whatever you want to say. I like the fact that you're engaging with me. That's all I really care about, because I do this for you guys. You guys are what matters to me. StockTwits, make sure to follow it up at the Deepster7 for live updates and opinions. And again, talked about the SPY, UVXY, KOLD, GUSH, VERB, Shift Technologies, Shiba Inu, and VECHAIN for the cryptos. Also, many other names, DraftKings, one that I did get out of. I just didn't want to stress about the position too much. DraftKings, Rivian, Fubo, SoFi, all these great names. As long as the market is in a bullish uptrend, keep those on watch. Like I said before, I hope you guys had a great trading day yesterday. And I will see you guys on Monday. Enjoy the weekend. Relax. Get some sun. And love your family. Cheers, guys. See you Monday.